What's cracking, everyone? New video. Oh, man, I'm just messing with y'all, man. Hey, this your boy Hoodie from the Hood, a.k.a. your friend from that big old N. You already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like if you like. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to be a part of the Hoodlum gang. Also, go follow me on IG at Hoodie from the Hood. Share it. Leave a comment if you choose. If not, go on about your business. It's all good. Ain't no love lost. But anyways, I just wanted to, let me touch on that video first. It's not going to be a long-winded explanation because I want to talk about it more on Dub's platform when I go on there. Hopefully sometime this week or weekend. But yeah, man, that's just something, I wanted to switch it up. A lot of people was asking me about it. I'm glad y'all enjoyed that video. Dubs is not the only person I could do. He was just the first person I did because I think one of his videos was one of the last ones I seen or something like that. But more coming soon on other YouTubers too, man. I had to switch it up, get a few laughs in. That's it. That's all. It ain't nothing but love and respect for anybody that you see me impersonating on this platform, man. It's just, I rock with their content. I'm a supporter of it. And like I said, man, it's all fun and games. But anyways, as y'all can see from the title, the footage came out of the altercation between Almighty Suspect and Kelpy the Pimp, a.k.a. Kelpy the Wimp. Now, it's about, I don't know. I will have to go back and look. I think it's about 9 minutes long or something like that. And it starts from the introduction. So pretty much that's how long the interview lasted before the fight broke out. Like, it didn't even get far. Adam is there this time. It's Adam, Almighty Suspect, and Kelpy. So they start going in, and at first, it felt like Adam was kind of instigating it, but then I guess he was just trying to lighten the mood because he seen where it was going. Almighty Suspect's problem and Sharp's problem was exactly what I said. They felt like he perpetrating, he came in there with the pimp costume on, you know what I mean? With the mink coat and all that, and just, in their lifestyle, they can detect fraudulence, homie. I'm not in their lifestyle, but I've been around it. And even I can sense fraudulence in Kelpy. And that ain't no different than, if you banging, if you in a drug game or whatever, you just know, how they say real recognize real? Well, real also recognizes real unfamiliar. You know what I mean? And real weird and real strange and real fucking, I don't know, just not authentic. And that's what they sense, as well as me, as well as a lot of other people. You know what I mean? Like, he just seen this on the internet and was like, that looked like something I want to do. Now, like they said, like even Adam has said, you got to start from somewhere. Every kid wanted to be Michael Jordan at a point, or Kobe, or whoever, LeBron, before, they actually got good. They was inspired by somebody, and they started doing it until they shaped and crafted their own game and their own style. And that's true. So if Kelpy actually felt like that, he should have probably, instead of acting like he knew everything and he was really about this life, when they was calling him on his stuff, whether it been behind closed doors, I bet you when Sharp reached out to him, if he would have been more receptive to the game and more so took it as an older person trying to lace your shoes and give you some game and put you on and, have you out here you know, looking presentable in that type of lifestyle, then maybe it would have been a little different. But he comes off as somebody who you can't tell him nothing. He already got it figured out. You can't tell him nothing. He's, you know, he that nigga. So that's where I feel like it made it worse. Other than the fact that they already feel like he's perpetrating, he ain't really pimping. If somebody pull you by your coattail, you're supposed to be receptive to that constructive criticism and, you know, fix what you need to fix and carry on about your business. But, yeah, that's where the problem started. So that's what Almighty Suspect was pretty much telling him. And this time, like I said in my video, he probably was snapping back. He probably went up there with the intentions of, y'all not going to punk me this time. I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. You know, he probably sat in a dark room somewhere after the first little interview, like, I should have said this when he said that. So he came up there and he was firing back this time. Like, man, when Almighty Suspect, like, who is you? And he like, who are you? And he telling them, like, who he is. And he like, I ain't never seen you with no. And like he said, man, like, who are you for me to show you anything? Like, Kelpy, you're nobody. You know, and Kelpy this time brought two little females with him. They was sitting off camera, which was a smart thing to do. Don't have them on camera. But, you know, he's basically like, I ain't never seen you with nothing. I ain't never seen Sharp with nothing. And that's where Adam tried to interject, like, man, I have seen Sharp. I have seen him with some beautiful women. I don't know what they do behind closed doors. I'm just saying, I've seen women around them, whatever the case. And it just kept on escalating from there. And, you know, Kelpy ended up calling Almighty Suspect a bitch. Now, you know, in the streets, that word is unacceptable. That's automatically, especially in California. I can't speak on these other states that, you know, in New York, SMD is like they main thing. Like, they'd spaz out on you for saying that. In California, that ain't really nothing we say to people. That's just like, that's suspect. No pun intended. Somebody tell you that, we gonna be like, this dude, what is he, batting for the other team or something? You know what I mean? Like, we don't say stuff like that. But the B word for sure. Yeah, that's man, that's automatically. So he said that, and Almighty Suspect got up, spit on him, and then they cover Kelpy, but you see, you know, Almighty Suspect get off on him, and then yeah, they break it up, and everybody like, you know, like, what's going on? Like, you shouldn't have said that, whatever the case is. In his defense, Almighty Suspect did call him a clown prior to that. And, you know, shit, clown to get you fired on too. Clown, buster, weirdo. Yeah, like, man, niggas do not like weirdo in California. I mean, it ain't as bad as bitch or nothing like that, but weirdo is like, bro, what you trying to say? Like, some niggas might get off on you. Some niggas might give you hey, hold on, watch that word. Nigga, what you mean, weirdo? You know what I mean? Them is still, like, fighting words. Depending on who say it. A homie, if you acting weird, the homie could be like, hey, you acting like a weirdo, bro. Like, stop with that weirdo shit. But a strange nigga calling you a weirdo, a nigga you don't know, yeah, them is fighting words, homie. But, so that's what happened. I don't know if y'all seen that. It's up right now. Go check it out. Yeah, man, those is fighting words, man. Those is fighting words. Kelpy came up there with a little, you know, a little extra something in him this time. Like, you could tell he wasn't trying to get marked out. And that's the thing, homie. Like, even with Almighty Suspect, I understand why you got off on him. But when you choose to go sit in those seats and be a part of that type of environment, you got to carry yourself in a different way, homie. You gotta, if you don't want to be called out of your name, you shouldn't be calling people out of their name, homie. No matter what, if he is a little scrawny little white dude or whatever, because then that comes across as bullying. You called him out of his name, he called you out of your name, you got mad and fired. You should treat people with respect, homie, whether you respect them or not, or, you know, respect is earned, not given. So what I do is give people the benefit of the doubt until proven different. Now, if you seen enough of him on Soft White Underbelly and you seen enough of him the first time he came up there, then you shouldn't have sat in that chair, homie. Not to get into another little screaming match with him again. Now you finna get yourself, Adam, and his company sued, homie. So, yeah, like I said, this your boy, Hoodie from the Hood. I got to get back into work, homie. I just want to give y'all this video real fast. Yeah, man, you got to see more careful. Kelpy, you should learn to watch your mouth. Don't put yourself in them situations, homie. And, yeah, this Hoodie from the Hood, your friend from that big O N. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.